What's up, guys? I've got a new playbook breakdown for y'all today. The Detroit Lions, and the first formation is gun, bunch X, nasty. And the play is going to be motion cross post. This play works against all kinds of formations. The first one we're going to go over is cover 2. And for that, all you have to do is hit the wheel route up the left sideline. You get some easy yards there. You don't have to change anything on this formation. You just have to make sure to get it past that left cornerback against cover 2. Even when they drop him back a ways, a lot of times you can get that in there. But if they drop him really deep, if they have his drops to like 30 yards, you can hit this RB underneath. Just hit that guy right there. Take your yards. If he's dropping back, you can usually get even more yards. You can also hit the C route. It's like this inside kind of post C route. You just need to get him past the linebackers, pass lead down a little, and you can hit him in that gap there. This play also works really well against cover 3. And the setup for that, all you have to do is put X on a post route. Then just hit him. Once he gets across the safety there, just hit him on that post route deep. 17. And just gotta get him right over the top. And you get an easy touchdown there. And then you can run this against cover 4 as well. That I just like to put X on a streak there. You'll either hit RB shallow there, or if they bring that cornerback down, you can hit A late. So depending on where they have their flats, just hit RB, take the yards there. Or if they're playing their flats shallow, you'll just hit A a little bit later. Yeah, usually that guy won't be there if the drops are down a little lower. And then against man, you can run it stock. And then RB should get wide open. And then X on the other side gets open as well. You can see X gets wide open there. Both of those routes torch man. Or if they're shading to the inside, you'll just put B on a corner route. And he should get open there as well. So all kinds of things you can do with this just one formation. It works against pretty much everything. And then there's some other good plays in this formation. One I really like against short yardage plays is this motion RPO zone alert. And then there are a bunch of these goal line plays that this formation has as well. You've got the Z mesh goal line, Y flat goal line, Z spot goal line. I like the Z mesh goal line because it attacks the middle with a little angle route from your tight end. And then it has those 2 short crossers, and then it puts in a corner route there as well. So that attacks all different parts of the field. But this is kind of my go-to, is this motion RPO zone alert. So if they're stacking the goal line, you'll just throw it to the outside here. And that guy gets wide open outside. If they start attacking the outside, they spread their line, they spread out a little bit, you can just run it right up the middle. For an easy touchdown. So I really love this play on the goal line. And then if they do get this play figured out, there's all those other goal line options. I would say within the 5-yard line, the Lions have the best plays out of any playbook. The next formation is going to be gun wing slot offset, and the play is going to be PA double post. Now, the first formation we're going to go up against is cover 4. So against cover 4, I just like to put Y on a little bit sharper of a post route. And the goal is to just hit X over the top of that left safety as soon as he breaks on that post route. Let's hit him deep over the top. Okay, one more time. Now, the goal is to just get it over those other safeties. If they're playing deep, you can always hit, you know, that little drag route and take your short yards. But as soon as they start bringing their guys down, it makes it even easier to hit them over the top. This play also works great against cover 3. All you do for that is you'll want to hit Y. Just hit him late. In between those two deep guys. And then against cover 2, you actually have a couple options. You can just run it as is. And if they're playing shallow, just pass lead up. You can hit that crosser. If they're playing back a little, you can hit that drag route to B. But if you want to hit them with a bomb, all you got to do is put Y on a streak, put B on a corner, and as soon as X crosses that safety, just pass lead him in. Didn't quite work there. Pass lead him to the inside. You can get an easy touchdown. One play touchdown against cover 2. Then against man, you can do something like put B on a corner route there. That usually torches man pretty well. If they're playing to the outside, you can switch it up. And you can do something like this against man as well. You put your Y on a streak, X on either a smoke screen or a drag. And then you'll just throw it to Y along the sideline. Easy touchdown. This will work against zero blitzes as well. You can put in an extra blocker there. You can even do something like this, and you can block 7 if they're really trying to bring pressure. You just got to remember to ID the mic so it blocks everyone. And then you'll just put, you know, B on a corner. You could streak Y. You know, a look like this, if they're sending the house, someone's going to get open here. And then there's also some good run plays. Yeah, in this formation, you have inside zone, outside zone, and then I really like this halfback punch right up the middle. All right, so another formation that I really like is going to be gun trips tight end flex. And the play is going to be motion Y post. And this is probably the best man beater in the entire game. You can see against cover 2, you'll see this wheel route can actually get really open down that sideline. Even against cover 2, a lot of times that safety doesn't play very far outside. And then you have this little zig route on the right side. You see Y there. That gets wide open. This post route here gets wide open. It's pretty much every single route against man gets wide open out of this formation. You can see X there. That's a really good streak that he runs. It goes as close to the sideline as possible. So if that safety doesn't play all the way over, yeah, a lot of times you can hit them deep with that too. You can also run this play against cover 2. You can either do something like do a custom stem on A, do something like that, or put him in a streak. And then against cover 2, usually gets wide open along the sideline. If they play outside a little more, you can hit that post or streak over the middle. But yeah, I love this play against man, and cover 2. It works really well as well. Another really good play in this formation that works against cover 2 is going to be motion fork H choice. And against cover 2, I like to put A on a corner there, and then X on a streak. And then you'll hit this motion guy, B. He comes across and runs a really good deep middle route. You do need a little bit of time to get that play off. Let's try it again. As long as he doesn't get bumped off his route. He is wide open over the middle. And the route works in a way where he gets behind those linebackers, even if they're playing deep. You can also run this against cover 3. I like to just put X and Y on a streak. And then you can hit B right over the middle there for a big chunk play. And out of this formation, if they're running cover 4, you can either just run the ball, or this dagger play works really well against cover 4. And against cover 4, you can either just dump it off to A there, or the next read's going to be X right over the middle there. That deep in route usually cooks cover 4 really well. Another formation I really like is going to be this single back wing stack. And there's a couple plays in here that I really like. There's that PA jet sweep and this PA dig. You also have some decent run plays. You got these jet sweeps, fake jet, zone weak. So you can definitely run out of this as well. But we'll start with PA jet sweep. All right, so against cover 3, you can do something like hit B on this deep post route. Just make sure he gets across a safety there. You can hit him for a 1-play touchdown. And against cover 2, you can hit that wheel route up the sideline. Then against man, sometimes this wheel gets open, but this deep crosser gets wide open. And then against cover 4, your read's going to be, you're either going to hit Y shallow there, or you're going to hit RB on that deep crosser, or B deep on that post. Against cover 4, you need a little more time. But against cover 4, it should get over those outside guys, and you can hit them late, deep over those right side safeties for a big touchdown. I've also got this PA dig, and I like to put B on a streak here. And X usually gets wide open there. Yeah, against cover 3, he just gets wide open. You can also do something like this. Put B on a streak and A on a streak. And a lot of times this A gets open on the seam deep. You can also run this against cover 2. And against cover 2, your read is going to be that safety on the left-hand side. If he covers this deep post really well, you can throw it to B on the corner there, or you can hit X on the deep post. You can see B gets wide open over there. Bad throw, but yeah, just put him on a corner. And then X also gets wide open down the deep middle against cover 2 on this play. There are a couple other plays that I really like in this playbook. One of them's out of bunch quads. There's actually a few plays I like out of here. There's this motion wide receiver swing. And he just kind of comes in and goes right back out. And you get some really good blocking on the outside a lot of times on this play. People aren't really expecting just this little short pass here. And you can get some good yards with it. And once they start keying on that play, you have this motion verticals. And then you have this motion spot as well. And you can run this near the end zone as well. And it works really good within the 5-yard line. And I like to do something like put A on a slant. So you have kind of a little different look here. And if you're near the goal line, that RB gets wide open. You can also hit that corner route there, and then you have these 2 slants. This play actually works really well from around the 5-yard line or even a little closer. This is just another one of those goal line plays that work really well out of this playbook. And then the last kind of honorable mention, got this I form close. I form close is really easy to run the ball out of. You got this lead dive, stretch, inside zone. This lead dive that goes to the weak side, this play works really well. Just a lot of good run plays if you need a yard or two. I form close is just another bonus formation you get out of this playbook. And this playbook has a ton of great goal line plays and formations. But let me know what you guys think. If there's another playbook or plays you guys really enjoy using. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.